So someone commented and asked about the ownership cost for my Alfa Romeo Giulia. Keep in mind, I've put over 12,000 miles on this vehicle in the last 6 months, and we're gonna get into the ownership costs of this vehicle. Spoiler alert, I've paid more money in the modifications for this vehicle than I've actually had to pay for the upkeep and maintenance of it. Let's start off with the basics. So for gas, it takes premium fuel because it's a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine. Now you can definitely get good gas mileage with this vehicle, but for me personally, I could care less because this is a sports sedan and I got this vehicle for the thrill, the excitement, the handling aspect. I average right around 21 miles per gallon, and depending on how far and where I go, I could spend anywhere from $200 to $400 per month on gas. Now, as for oil changes, this is the part where it gets a little annoying. Now, if we take a look, we pour the engine oil through here, but if you look at the engine bay, there is no oil filter. And why is that? That is because Alfa Romeo decided, for some odd reason or another, to put the oil filter on the underside of the car. So you have to jack it up, take off all the body panels underneath, and get to the oil filter. So it's kind of a pain, and it's one of the reasons why I personally don't want to do oil changes on this vehicle. It's just annoying. I'd rather take it to a mechanic who is Alfa certified. The only thing with that is you're going to be paying. It's going to be around $370, $400 from an Alfa certified technician. But hopefully $400 every 5 months or so shouldn't be too bad, especially with the upsides that you're getting. Now we got to talk about one thing that's made my Alfa Romeo ownership stress-free. That is the extended factory warranty that I got with this vehicle. Now I got this vehicle from a CDJR dealership, a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealership. Now if anyone knows anything about the automotive industry, you know Alfa Romeo is a part of the Stellantis brand. The Stellantis brand also encompasses Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And so you can get a used Alfa Romeo Giulia from one of these dealerships with an extended factory warranty from Stellantis that takes care of everything bumper to bumper. Now this warranty, when you factor it in, it's only about like $40, $50 extra a month. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Now for my first oil change, I got the oil and the oil filter myself. That altogether was 50, 60 bucks. And then I took it to my personal mechanic who's worked on my E36 before. And he did the whole oil change for 20 bucks. The only thing is, you know, he's not Alfa Romeo certified. He is a great mechanic. He's worked on my cars before and I trust him, but just for this vehicle, I kind of want something that is Alfa Romeo certified, just because I know how finicky these cars are. So I have another oil change due in January, and I'm gonna go through Loco Exotics, which is a great independent service center here in the Northern Virginia region. They quoted me about $370 to do the oil change, and they're gonna just kind of take a general look at the vehicle, see if there's anything that sticks out, and we're gonna go from there. And I'm gonna go through and do a whole video when that time comes for you potential Giulia owners, just so you have a full understanding of what you're getting into when you purchase one of these vehicles. So I've spent less than $100 to maintain this vehicle in the last 6 months that I've owned it. Obviously, that doesn't account for gas, insurance, and all of these things that you also should be factoring in when you purchase a vehicle. But the notion that Alfa Romeos are this plagued vehicle that's just going to break down on you every time, it's just false.